Hey boys and girls, happy Sunday. Well, I got off the tube for just a day, alright? Just a day to spend some quality time with the kids. And here I come, at least 5 burning news impacting AMC. So I have to catch up, right? So let's start this video with, first of all, Citadel drone footage, alright? Someone flew a drone and got some footage of Citadel offices in Chicago here in the US. And they seem to be, most of them, empty with no computers on. And there is a lot of speculation around what is actually going on. Does that mean that they're actually moving because they are on the brink of getting a margin call? Or does that just mean that, there is something else going on? So what exactly is the reality behind this? We're going to talk about this. Please stay with me for just a second. All right, let me share this. So this is from Buzz Blunt on Twitter, and he said, Citadel is packing up their headquarters in Chicago, removing computers, drone footage. Well, guys, feel free to go and check or look for Buzz Blunt on YouTube, and you will see exactly this video. It's actually a 13 minutes footage. I wouldn't have time to, showcase this in this video because I want to keep it short. But as you can see on this picture, most of the computers on this side of the floor are really empty. Same thing for the one below it, but you can see, a couple of this one here still have some computers on, and people are freaking out and, putting out there many reasons why they think this is actually happening with Citadel. So what exactly is happening with Citadel? Well, first thing first, it might be many things, all right? Let's go 3 of the main things I think can be, right? So people are already saying that, with Evergrande happening, with the S&P 500 pulling back the last couple of weeks, maybe most of the holdings of Citadel being, on the NASDAQ, and also on the S&P, like Apple, Facebook, Netflix, Amazon, Google, etc., those have been pulled back as the entire market since, the last couple of weeks. And there is a good reason behind it. We're going to not dwell on these reasons in this video. I'm going to make a standalone video on that, whether the market is crashing or no, and how it's going to fit AMC. But this might be one of the reasons, but I don't necessarily think it matches up the whole, storyline behind a margin call coming for Citadel. I just don't think so, because even though Citadel might be crushed in AMC as, a losing pause, they still have $35 billion of money they manage for high wealthy clients. So I don't think all of a sudden they will just leave like that because they are waiting for margin calls. I just don't see it happening. Maybe it can, but for now, I just don't see it happening. Now, the other reason might be, well, folks, it can only mean, it can just be they need to revamp, or renew, or maybe an upgrade. There might be something from a tech side of things that require them to either change the physical machines or, upgrade, the whole operating system, something that will require people to come after hours, like you can see here, in order to do that piece of work. In the company I work, which is also in the industrial, in the investment firm management industry, it's usually on weekends that we come to do some of the tech or IT or technology, changes, just because it's easier that way. You don't bother people. You don't have a lot of people there. You're gonna, make them shift around in order to do your work. It's calm. You get there, do what you have to do, and you're out. And then whenever everybody else comes on Monday, things are already been changed. So it might also be one of the reasons behind this. Plus, let's not forget that some weeks or months ago, Citadel was already planning on moving some of the companies, some of the employees or the staff in the New York office. They also have offices in Miami, which they've been hiring people over the last week. So maybe they are moving these people, the employees, the staff, to other locations in the US. Hence, explaining the reason why we have seen computers, no computers at all on the desk. So lots of things that, can explain this footage.